What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV. I want to talk about a couple of clips that I saw online from the most recent episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And it's just more indicators of why, one, I stopped watching the new seasons, and I feel like a whole lot of other people have, because when I hear about how the ratings have dropped, and I haven't seen Marcel come out to gloat about these ratings that he said he couldn't wait to see, when he was talking about he hates the effing millimeters when he did that live he did, and it was just so ridiculous. And now here we are. But they showcase why these people really don't need to be on TV anymore. It's like fame is a drug. They're not famous, so let's just get that clear. They're not famous, but having all of the attention that a lot of them on this show have received was so much undeserved. And a lot of them can't take it. And Tisha, I feel she definitely can't take it. And honestly, the pressure of being exposed to a lot of different people when you really, I feel, have some sort of social anxiety that you don't even really admit that you have, that I believe she actually does have. And that's a real thing, because I deal with it. I know of what I speak. There's some places you really shouldn't be. I know I would never want to be on a reality show, because it's like, nah. I already know my issues with dealing with social anxiety. I'm a huge introvert. I don't deal well with crowds. And even though you may be on a reality show where you're not in a crowd, so to speak, you are exposed to a large crowd. And that's not something that everyone can take. And her mom definitely is one of those people that never should have been exposed to the cameras, to the public, because I don't understand how a woman of a certain age is out here always windmilling against people who she feels has spoken, or maybe not even, but she just took it that way, negatively about her daughter, or even about her. Like, these people are so ridiculous. I don't follow a lot of stuff that her mom says and does, but I've seen some of it, and I just sit there and shake my head like, this is embarrassing. It's cool to have a mom that loves you. Great. But I would never want to have a mother like that is embarrassing out here in the internet, on the internet, I should say, and doing a lot of the antics and shenanigans that she has done, creating a YouTube channel, going live all the time, and not just doing those things, but it's what she says and does that just makes it look embarrassing. But as much as people may not care for Stormi, and she said and done some things that I just think is questionable, I really like the relationship that she and her husband appear to have. Again, this is all that we see on the show, so I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and I really don't care. It's none of my business what goes on behind closed doors. But when I saw this scene of Stormi and Courtney not so much confronting, but having a conversation with Tisha's husband after the ridiculousness of what Tisha was doing at Nell's birthday party, which to me it was like, was this girl on some stuff that she accused Stormi of popping? Because I was like, where's this energy coming from? Then I could see why they went to have a conversation with him, but he's just as irrational as she is. They're just pretty much two sides of the same coin. But I want to play this clip of Tisha and Stormi and Nell at Nell's birthday party. Tisha was just acting ridiculous.
What you mean by go pop some pills? You heard what I said. Why would you send me an invitation?
You like each other, you damn don't. And it's just clearly y'all damn don't.
I don't.
Don't show your ass up, and don't you fight.
I actually RSVP, but I wanted to have a conversation.
You doing all this? You the RSVP.
Kimmy talking about? Letitia sitting there, she's saying she doesn't like Stormi, but just, in the last season, she's telling Marcel, I like Stormi. Now she doesn't, because she was the one that said something that she needs to be held accountable for by accusing that girl of popping pills, saying, go pop some more pills. Where did she even get that from? And Stormi was like, what? And I said the same thing. And so to go from her liking Stormi to now saying she doesn't like Stormi, and it's because, one, she was busted copying that girl's website. Like, we really need to go back to the issue at hand. And I don't know if they had some business dealing where she allowed her to use some products that she doesn't have in her hair product line anymore. So it's like, okay, well, you can have these things for your daughter's hair care line. And then she was covering up the labels with the Macy and Mila labels, using those labels to cover up Canvas Beauty. That's what it looked like to me. I don't have any proof of that, but that's definitely what it looked like. It didn't look like they were putting labels on blank bottles. I have my own skincare line. I'm a licensed esthetician, and I started a skincare line in 2017. I'm not covering up anybody else's product labels. I'm not white labeling anything. To me, it looked like she was covering up Canvas Beauty products. That's what it looked like to me. And it's possible there was some business dealing behind the scenes that they did not put on Front Street for everybody to know, and they didn't keep up their end of the bargain. And it is possible that when they had that Black Business Expo, or Expo, like Tisha calls it, it's possible that Stormi didn't think she was paying for a booth because it was maybe some sort of exchange that they had in exchange for her being able to use some unused or possibly expired, I'm not trying to put that out there, but hey, it happens, hair products that she wasn't using in her hair product line anymore. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with the reason as to where this big falling out came from, but mainly when it's Tisha saying go pop some more pills when they were on the reunion stage. But Stormi, she was upset about the $100 that they were confronting her about for the booth when that wasn't something that they had discussed previously. I just don't know where that energy was coming from. But she was the one saying, I like Stormi, to now saying, I don't like her, and accusing her of popping pills.
We standing on business. We standing on what you said. What you doing tonight is the damn you're like, oh yeah, let me just bring it all on in. I don't know if it's the well, it should be the drink, because me and you done drunk together before. Yeah, but you don't act like Tisha.
I don't know if you caught that because Nell said, I don't know if it's the drink. She said, well, it couldn't be the drink because you and I have drunk together before. And that's what I was saying. Like, was she popping something that she accused Stormi of doing? It's just weird because where is all of this heightened energy coming from towards Stormi? And to see the looks on the faces of everyone, well, for the most part, Stormi, Melody, Now it's her birthday party, so she was trying to confront the issue and trying to bring some resolve to the matter. But then Kimmy, Switzerland over there, saying everybody. No, it's not everybody. It's Tisha. Hold her accountable. Which she does never, she doesn't ever. She doesn't ever take accountability. So that's one correct thing that Marcel has said about her.
About the fake and phony stuff.
I get it. I get it, because I'm not fake and phony. Exactly. I ain't never been that way. Yeah. I shoot it straight.
I'm going to be
that's why I'm like, what's the problem between me and you?
Okay,
I didn't see it.
Good? Oh, I'm great. Okay. Watching Tisha and Nell argue at Nell's...
Child, I don't want to hear anything that Maurice has to say. But anyway, when they're sitting there and Letitia, to me, is like, what are you talking about? She was just looking weird, sitting there all hyped up. Stormi's looking at her like, girl, you really are strange, and I don't have any time for you. So she and Melody, even Kimmy, you know, they got up to walk away so Nell and Tisha could have a conversation. But I don't really care to hear about what they were talking about. But to me, I just really wanted to discuss her behavior. And then Stormi and Courtney, they walked over to Marcel to talk to him about his wife.
The last time I saw you, we were good. And when we get to a reunion, we just ate. So what happened?
I don't know. But at the same
how am I
time,
supposed to know? A lot of heat came at me that I didn't warrant nothing. I didn't warrant it.
But when y'all came to the reunion, y'all both had stuff going back and forth, back and forth.
The high school streets has been talking. What they been saying? That she owe invoices. We ain't the only people she owe money to.
So when you make as much money as I do a month, come holler at me. Bitch, you want to be in there.
You ain't the only one. We're all in there. Go pop some pills, girl, and shut up.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. She was the one that came to the reunion acting just like she was ready to pop off, and she knows she wasn't. But the Huntsville street's been talking. We ain't the only one that she owes money to. $100? How much do you owe her for ripping off her website? How much do you owe her for using products, allegedly, for your daughter's hair product line? How much do you owe her? Like, I don't think I've heard anybody really talk about that or discuss that. And I do believe that Stormi has been trying to keep it professional, because I'm sorry, I mean, I've had people copy off of my website before and copy me in business and things like that. I don't like it. I can't stand that. But with that being said, Stormi, she kept it cool even knowing that that's what happened. And she could have operated and acted a completely different way when it came to that. So for Tisha to have the audacity to accuse her of going to pop some pills, that's crazy.
That's what you do.
Oh. And after the reunion, I know that if my wife is talking to somebody like this, then that's not her friend. They're not on that level right then. And so then for me to get an invitation from that person that my wife just cussed out. See, where I'm from,
I'm just trying to get to why was it?
I don't know why. I don't know why. I know what.
You know what I'm saying? The last
Y'all
time
see,
I saw
y'all
her,
had energy. Y'all both had energy.
This the best answer to say.
I think that accountability is enough to get
He has to take up for his wife.
No. You don't take it up for your wife all the time.
That's the right thing to say.
Man, whatever, bro. Whatever. You got me on when on the invitation that we invite everybody. I said,
We invite everybody to the party.
But I got you.
Your wife said it was weird.
It's weird.
See, it's only weird to a problem.
If my wife is calling this woman and going back and forth, this woman is saying,
I don't hold stuff.
we do.
Because y'all got a problem.
No.
If we want you to be there, when they invite you.
These are the questions I have.
Why? Well,
Because I wasn't expecting the conversation.
So now you should be good at the party. Because you know, we wanted y'all to be there if we invited you.
We need to understand y'all a little bit better, man.
Tisha's the one got the problem. Stormi ain't got a problem with Tisha.
But y'all invited us. So at least that's the olive branch.
Exactly. So what the man about an olive
We're
branch?
not mad. We're just confused.
No.
It's confusing.
Y'all got an issue.
How do we move forward?
We had an issue.
How do we move forward?
No.
Remember you said you weren't going to talk about this at that party?
You're right. Listen. Listen, my point is this.
Talk about this.
We're going to do this at Nell's party. We're going to do this at y'all party.
I got security guard, buddy.
I like the line, though.
Keep your eyes on your own woman, though, buddy.
You sent me a conversation of you and some people that were upset about you hanging out with me. And you but you said I'm her mentor. And I was like, she's not my mentor. Why would you say that? I was like, I don't understand why Nell would say that.
You just sit in and said tonight, I'm y'all's mentor.
But I was being funny, man.
I am.
I felt like we was forming a relationship. We was forming a friendship.
Yeah.
And for you to let the fans dictate your friends, I didn't like that.
We're not finna do this fan.
But that's what it was.
I clapped back like, you know what? I'm her mentor. This is not high school. I can talk to whoever I want to.
mentor. That's all you said.
Okay, so what did you say? Why you didn't clap back?
Because I don't.
I did at least say something. You ain't said.
I address the haters.
But you want me to address?
You address them. I don't want you to, but you did.
Well, that's because I was standing on me and you.
You should have been like, me and Tisha forming a relationship, and you guys ain't got to do with it. That's what she should have said.
I'm over Tisha. Listen, the woman does not know how to really have a conversation, and I feel like she gets that from her mom. The fact of the matter is, Stormi and Courtney coming to have a conversation with Marcel about how not he needs to put his woman in check, but letting him know that your wife is the problem and you also are a contributing factor. I love that, because Stormi and Courtney, hate him or love him, they have a strong union. And that is something that you don't see on this show. To have the show be called Love and Marriage Huntsville and you've had these horrible representations of marriage on it is ridiculous to me. But I honestly feel like it's too little too late. I don't believe that Stormi and Courtney are going to be able to come on and save, this show. I haven't watched the show enough to see much of the other couple, but from what I've seen, they're not even married. And she's still married to somebody else, but she's in a relationship with another man. And it's just like weird. So the marriages and relationships, for the most part, that has been presented on the show is just trash. Letitia, over time, she has just completely shifted into something that I really don't like. I felt sorry for her in the beginning, and now I just downright don't like her. I didn't like her husband in the beginning. I felt sorry for her in the beginning. And then as time moved on and I started to see how she was and just the little sneaky things that she was saying to Melody and kind of like that attitude of, well, I got a husband and my man is at home. I got a man at home and yours is out here in these streets. I didn't like that. So as much as she and anybody else that agreed with her tried to make it out to be Melody was trying to destroy or ruin her marriage, child, bye. Like, nobody could destroy that relationship but the two of them. And they choose to stay in it because neither one of them want to get a divorce, because Letitia feels about marriage like it's about the longevity that makes it successful, which it does not. And Marcel, he doesn't want to get divorced because he wants a living maid and somebody to take care of his kids while the kids are in the house. And you stay in this house while I'm out here in these streets, and you sign these documents so I can use your gender and your ethnicity for the business that we are being sued tremendously for, but it's getting us by. So I just really wasn't here for that. I really didn't like it at all. But when it comes to Tisha and how she is on this show these days, nothing surprises me with that. But she's lucky that Stormi didn't get up and knock her out, because for her to just stand in that when she accused that girl of popping pills, and then she was like, and what? Seriously? The and what? For some people would have been getting up and clocking her with either one or two of those fists. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that really quick. I'm not watching the show. It doesn't seem like I'm missing much, to be honest with you. But you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.